Hey guys, it's BBK here. Just watching this video on the Empire Axe versus the Etek3, and I don't know why, but these kids that were doing the video, they just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird because we're talking about programming it, and they did the programming completely backwards. They didn't even talk about the tournament lock or anything. So that just got me inspired, or, like, I guess, yeah. Well, yeah, anyway, that just got me just to make the programming video for the Etek3. Now, Etek3 programming, once you first get your Etek3, right now, it's not going to be that simple. Hang on, I'm going to get the Allen keys real quick. Now, the Etek3's programming isn't that simple when you first get the Etek3. But after you've had the Etek3 for a couple days and you read the manual, you'll get to know how to work on your Etek and all that stuff. So then you'll get used to it. But anyway, what you want to do is, it's going to come with your Allen keys when you first get your Etek. What you do is when you want to turn off your tournament lock, make sure you have it to where this 90-degree angle, like elbow right here, is facing the ground. And what you want to do is go ahead and get whatever Allen key fits the little Allen key hole thing. You want to take off your grips. Now, you do not want to take off both grips just to turn off the tournament lock. Personally, I would try to take off the left side of the grips, but I just don't want to try it. Something might happen. But yeah, to take off all your grips, or all the screws on the right side of your grip. Now, one thing that Planet Eclipse did do is when I first got my gun, it came with an extra grip screw, and Planet Eclipse grip screws are really, really good. Right here, if you can see this blue stuff, that's actually Loctite. And that actually prevents the grip screw from coming out, and it also prevents you from over-tightening your grip screw. So, it might eventually wear off, but you know, eventually it's good. So after you take them off, all three screws, what you do is you want to have your gun on. You can just hold your power button. It'll turn on. Now, this little button right here, this little button right here, you'll see it when you first get it. That's your tournament lock. Now right now my tournament lock is off, so I can change my programming mode. So now when it turns green, it's going to turn back on. Now all three of these LED lights that just lit up green identified that my tournament lock is on. So now I can enter the programming mode, but I cannot program my gun. Now when I want to program my gun, what you do is you just press the tournament lock while the gun is on, and then it'll all turn red. Once it turns red, your tournament lock is off. That identifies that you can now program your gun. Now, Planet Eclipse is done really nice with this. Oh, snap, my battery. But anyway, what they've done is the Planet Eclipse has put all the Etek3 parameters and LED colors and ranges for the marker, the entire Etek3 marker. So just in case you forget something, you can just look at this and it'll tell you what anything stands for. So, yeah. So that's it. After you turn off your tournament lock, you can go ahead and enter in your programming mode. Now, the tournament lock is basically, say you let somebody use your gun, or somebody just picks up your gun and starts messing with it. If they accidentally enter the programming mode, and you have your tournament lock on, they cannot change any settings. So, it's just if somebody picks up your gun and accidentally enters your programming mode, they won't change your settings on your gun. I usually just keep my tournament lock off, because I won't let some random person use my gun unless I know who it is, or they have owned an electronic marker in the past. So Yes. Now, I've been doing this E-Tech for a couple months, and the grips have already started to wear on these things. Eclipse grips are really good, but, one thing I hate is this, freaking wiggles right here. Yeah, but, anyway, when you enter programming mode, same thing on pretty much any gun. Hold the trigger, hold the power button. Once it turns red, it's right here. Red identifies your firing mode. Say you want to enter PSP. Ramping, what you're going to do is, if you want to check it, it'll come stock and it'll blink twice. It'll come stock at uncapped semi. 3 blanks identifies ramping. 2 blanks identifies uncapped semi. 1 blank is capped semi. So right now, you just hit the trigger. 1, 2, 3. Right now I'm in ramping. Now, say I want to change it to uncapped semi. What you do is you will hold the trigger until it comes up to the E. You don't have to do anything with the E, so just press the power button. Go down to the G. Now press the button twice. 1, 2. Now double click, and the green will flash and identify that it has been saved into your gun. And say you first get your gun and you want to change it to ramping. What you'll do is you'll press the trigger and hold it. It'll come up to the E. Press the power button. 1, 2, 3. And then double click, and then now I'm on ramping, PSP. Now, what you want to do is you press the power button, just click it, then you'll go to green. Green identifies your maximum rate of fire with the eyes on, so this basically is just your rate of fire. It'll come stock at 8 balls per second or 10 balls per second, and if you want to change that, what you want to do, well, if you want to check it, just press the power button. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 12.5 balls per second. Now, say I want to change it. Let's just hang on. I'll change it to 10 balls per second real quick. It's on 11 balls per second, but anyway, just alright. Well, you want to check it. 1, 1, 0. Now, right now, if it doesn't blink on any one of these, that just determines the whole number. So if this blinks once and none of these blink, then it's on 10 balls per second. Minimum rate of fire on this is 8 balls per second, just so you guys know. So anyway, okay, when you want to change it to 12 balls per second, hold the trigger, press the trigger once, press the power button, press the trigger twice. Press the power button, press the trigger 5 times. Press green identifies that it's saved into the marker. Press the power button again. This is blue. It looks like a green color, but it's actually blue. You can see right there on my finger. Yeah, well, this blue. This blue identifies the maximum rate of fire with the eyes off. I don't know why you would need maximum rate of fire with the eyes off. So basically, when you wanted to change it to 12.5, you will hold the trigger once, press it once, and then you'll power button, and then press the trigger twice, 1, 2, and then press the power button again, press the trigger 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, press it, green identifies it as saved into the marker. Now, this is actually white LED. When you're first getting into your Etek3 marker, you will not need to program it. This is just a ramp restart time. This is basically how long it takes before the ramp restarts. So once you've kicked in the ramping, if you stop for a period of time, the ramping will stop to where you have to kick back in. I have my ramp restart time to 0.5 balls per second. Now, you won't need to program this when you first get it. Now, this dark red stands for the ramp restart, and the white stood for the ramp kick in, and the red stands for ramp restart. The ramp restart is basically, well, I pressed the trigger hard. Hang on 1 second. Oh man. 1 second, guys. I think I changed the parameter on it. Yeah, I gotta change that again. Alright, well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and enter my programming mode and go right back to it. But anyway, you won't need to do this at all. And all you gotta need is the maximum rate of fire with eyes on, eyes off, and your rate of fire. Turn off your eyes. Basically what you do is you'll just press the fire button, and then you'll hold it until the top LED turns purple. And yeah. That's all you'll need for that. So that's basically just the basic programming for the Etek3, LTN, AM, basically all the Etecs. So comment, rate, subscribe, like it, favorite it, peace.